I don't even know that today was Sunday. I have to
And
do
there's
this
no point
waiting
in staying
stuff.
trapped anymore.
Yeah. Actually, let me see. Enable. Wait, I'll take that off. I was speaking to Cortland, all right, and Cortland actually had a trade, and he wanted me to look at it. It was USD CHF.
Okay.
USD CHF. I'm just going to check that now, and apparently everything is in alignment, so that's good.
Well, I wanted to wait till Tuesday for the COT.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a brilliant idea. Waiting for the COT report is actually one of the things that's going to help us right now, because the market is still in shock. Everything is still going down. So, and there might be a crash. But what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to compile a seasonal for stocks.
Okay.
So because stock is like a little bit more stable for us to trade during this moment, because regardless, those people still need to eat. So they're still going to manipulate their assets and all of that stuff. So I'm trying to compile a few seasonal for that. But it's been a very massive pain, to be honest, because I haven't done that in a long while. So, and I'm going to give it to the people that did it for me the other time, but a lot of people have been literally been offline, people that are working with me. So I'm trying to compile everything myself. So yeah, I'm going to check seasonal quickly for USD CHF, right? Still trying to get my bearings. I was literally making some. All right. So that. So literally, it's kind of actually consolidating at the moment. Doesn't really. It was trending before, but it's consolidating. So, boom, boom, boom. So it's literally bouncing 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Let's check what the seasonal is saying. Colin, which of the seasonal did you check? USD or CHF?
Both.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the 6th or the 7th.
Okay. All right. So this is 5th. USD. Look on the 6th. Whoa. This is the scary part, because has it been falling? Let me see. Did it actually maintain the fall on the 7th? What date was this? So on the 7th of 4, right? What day was this? Oh, actually, this happened 7 of 4. So this down move actually happened, right? On the 7th, as the seasonal expected it to fall. So kind of price actually maintained it. It was able to give at least 180 pips, squeeze that. But this bounced back up. What date was it bounce up? On the 15th. So on 15, it bounced back up. Just quickly checking, to see if we have any correlation at all. So on the 16th, actually, so a day later, so the bounce up to the 22nd. I want to check if everything is following to the book first. So 22nd was when we meant to see a reversal, but it didn't happen till 24th. So 2 days lag. 24 to here. And then we should see that bottom out. Okay. And then we'll see bottom out to the 1st. All right. I think this move might actually happen, Got a nice one, man. This is clean spot. It's not really following the way we expect, but it's still having that same rhythm. So the down, up, lag, down. So probably a little bit of lag, then back up. But let's see. I want to see the COT for, what's the dollar first? Did you happen to check probability on this one?
Yeah, I like the probability. The USD is bad. Yeah, that's why I want to wait. And then if you check CHF, that looks good. But still, it could change on Tuesday. So
yeah, that's the scary part. We just have to stick with the smart money for now. These guys is still, I mean, they're slightly bullish on the dollar. This is actually very rare. But the funny thing is the non-commercials too are bullish on this. These guys, but the open interest, there's a little 7% open interest on this. So fluidity towards the upside might not. Yeah, still a risk worth taking. Let me see. These guys are pretty much confused on both sides, so that's good. So that's very good. Quickly run through probabilities. I'll quickly run through probability, see what's happening on USD CHF. Okay. Okay, let's see what's happening here. And we're at 5th. Oh, boom. It's literally been a while I've done this. It's strange to me. Match at 3 May. And 3rd. So 6th is, what trading day is the 6th? 1st, 3rd, 4th. So we're actually going on the 6th, 7th actually, because that will be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. That'll be the 5th trading day. So this looks good. 5th trading day, which would then be on the this season right here is very skeptical, but that means on the 7th right here, I think on the 7th, on the wick of the 7th would be the best time to go in. So kind of like we expect, you know, probably a consolidation right here. So kind of trick people like price is moving back up, and then probably price comes back and raid people. And then on the 7th, while the raid is going on, that's when we go in. This is actually a very good spot. So if we wait for the COT report and then we see it on Tuesday, keeping our fingers crossed, maybe a little bit more buying power in the dollar and maybe a selling power in the CHF, then we'll be good for this trade. I mean, according to the seasonal, the only dilemma I have about this is you see the 5 years and the 15 years right here as they're playing along right here. It's scary, but ultimately we're looking at it going up. So I'll be very, very careful on the 10th though. So the 3rd day on the 10th. Wait,
Check the CHF seasonal.
CHF seasonal, yeah. Let's check that CHF.
Hey, what's up?
Let's see that. Hey.
I just woke up.
Hey, Jordan. It's like 1 in the afternoon your part, right? Oh my.
It's 10:16.
Wait, what? Damn.
Oh,
Man, that's freaking long, man. 8 hours difference.
dang. Really? It's 8?
Yeah, 8 hours different. Mine is 6. I'm at 6 right now.
Damn.
6:16. Yeah, the difference is massive. Check the 5th. Ooh, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. CHF actually looks very, very, very sweet. Now this fall on the 6th looks sweet. Wait, in that case though, that means we might actually find something else as well to trade alongside this. Definitely this one on the 7th. Because looking at the seasonal from the 6th on the CHF, this looks very good. So it's literally gonna bottom out. The only concern I have is based on this still coronavirus still out there and out there printing money. That's my only, you know, challenge. But I'm not really scared of trading this. USD CHF definitely on the 7th will be a good trade to go for a long entry, and then the CHF, because pretty much the inverse of the CHF. What would we look at? I just want to quickly run through on the CHF. Maybe we can find another CHF. Did you happen to find any other?
That was the only trade I looked at. That was the only.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine. I mean, looking at it, you know, CHF has been going up during seasonal, and this has been actually falling euro, but I don't like the way it looks. A lot of consolidation here, so I won't even touch this. This has too much consolidation on it. It's gonna literally rub. Ah, okay. But GBP has been gaining strength. I'm looking for GBP losing strength. No, so that's not good enough for me. I'm not gonna trade this. Definitely. Okay, maybe. No, I'm not gonna trade this neither. Wow. I'm not gonna trade this. This looks scary. Let me check the AUD-CHF. Okay, AUD-CHF. Well, AUD is regaining strength, but I'm expecting it to lose strength based on this. On the 22nd. On the 22nd. No, so definitely the USD-CHF seems to be the only one on the CHF pairs that's actually going well. Let me check CAD. No, definitely. You don't want to trade something like this. When you see all of this going on, it doesn't really, it looks like a trap to me, so I'm not going to even touch this. So definitely USD-CHF seems to be the only one actually so far in this one, because you can actually see the bounce in there. So entry, exit, entry, exit. So it braided right here. If I pull that down a little bit more to the tip of this part, you can pretty much see what's going on. So it's in a channel basically. Down, up, down, you know, up, down, up, down. So we probably see a consolidation right here and probably an entry somewhere around here, or price try to raid the people that got early entry, and on the 7th probably come somewhere around here. Let me check on a 4-hour chart. Yeah, so this zone right here is what I would expect price to bottom into first. So to raid everybody that, you know, I bought here and still hold them. So raid them out, then go back up again. And if we look, let me just check on the daily chart if we can see any support right there. Any support. I think I found something right here, back here. And so probably around here. It did a support point somewhere around here before. This is where this candle lifted off right here. So somewhere here. So which then falls actually within here. So which is good. Yeah. So around here would be my preferred entry. I'll wait for price to come to 0.95338. And the main reason I chose that is just basically I just look back at what's happened in the past, and look, it was kind of where the support was here. And let's go back here, support there. And then that was like around the area price actually moved here. So I'm just going to lift that a little bit more. No, actually, I don't need to. Yeah, so this was where the price moved initially. So it got massive support around here, stretched out 529 pips. So we could actually see something similar going to happen right here. So touch somewhere around here and stretch out a little bit more. Maybe do a double top, 368 pips. What do you guys think? Is anyone checking it? You guys are so quiet. This is totally unfair. Like literally, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Or maybe I'm talking to myself then. I'm just gonna unmute everybody. I'm gonna unmute everybody.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks good in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like where that entry is. It looks like a good touching point where it keeps hitting and bouncing back. So
Exactly, because if we look at it, right, price is already in a channel, so it's already going up, down, up, down. So what I'm expecting, at least, because what we know is the bankers are always greedy. They know that people will be seeing this. Huh? I thought I heard someone say something. People that are using technical analysis, for example, would ideally place their entry around here. And what the bankers always do is they always tend to raid those people. You know, their stop loss will be somewhere around 50 pips down. So around, this is 58 pips. So 50 pips down around here, people have their maximum stop loss. And they would in most cases, they will come for that stop loss, raid that stop loss out, and then start moving back up. At that point, that person has already lost so much and they won't be willing to go back in the trade. So I think right here might be a very good spot. And just looking back at it, we can see right here was the tip of the candle. That's where price actually kind of retraced into. If you look at it on the 4 hours, kind of around the tip right here, which price is, you can see the weakness and structure right here as well. I'm not really that much technical guy, but if you keep going back, you can see price actually moved from around that zone. And right here actually called it for me, because look, when price touched here, it ran up 513 pips. When price did the same right here, it ran up 585 pips. So ideally, we should see another run up once price hit there. maybe another 500 plus pips.
Yeah, it looks really good actually.
Yeah. So most likely we'll see another 500 pips in this zone. 400 and something, maybe 400 and something. It's probably going to go beyond the air. So this is actually a good one to actually go into. And I would actually want to say on the 7th will be the best day, even though on the 6th, everything aligns on the 6th perfectly. So it's kind of like, how we're going to do it, 6th or 7th. The probability tells us 7th, but both seasonals are showing 6th. So it's kind of like in between. So between 6th and 7th will be our best entry date. I'll wait for the 7th week. If the 6th price tends to go up, I'll wait for the pullback on the 7th and then going on the 7th as an extra confirmation. Since it's a long-term trade, you'll be holding that for, if I'm not mistaken, the bottom is going to end somewhere around here, maybe. Oh, let me say here, or even here on the 10th, but nah, that's too short. So right here is the total structure on both years. On the 27th, well, I'm not going to wait till 27 on that. So, but let me see, unless this says 27. So around 24th. So holding from that to 24th, you can literally, once this move start happening, you can literally make a killing on this trade, just this one trade alone. Get multiple entries between maybe this zone and this zone right here. That's a 55 pip zone. Get most of your entries around here and just ride it. Don't go beyond the zone. There's no point going here because I can presume price will break back into the structure and then use here as a support level. So, and probably consolidate. If your positions are down here, you'll be safe from the consolidation up here. But if you get positions in here and price start consolidating, that might rip your account.
Yeah.
So ideally, just get all your positions. You get like 55 pips. 55 pips to play with, and within that 55 pips, just, you know, get all your positions and just ride maybe another 400, 500 pips and then exit. I'm literally very grateful, Cutland. I never even looked at the market at all. So you actually seeing this is beautiful, man. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate this. This is money on the table for everybody. So this is actually very good. I'm actually surprised to see this, you know, the seasonal still play out a little bit more on this dollar move. So that what it's teaching me is, regardless of what's happening around the world, there's still a constant. There must be certain times that there must be constant, unless everything will be chaotic. Which is why I love the seasonal too, to be honest. So that's good. I'm checking for seasonal for Facebook.
There's news.
Huh?
I think another thing to look at.
Yes. Yeah, which one?
The news on Wednesday.
I can't hear you. It broke out a little bit. Which one do you say we should look at?
I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I thought it was my internet for a second. I can't hear him. Mukhtar, if you can type it up. Okay, nice one. Yeah, gotcha. A lot of news coming up. And, yeah. Yes. So if that's the case, then the probability of us getting news pushing the market towards a direction should be high. Hopefully, though, I expect not a lot of bunch of people to go out on the street and start protesting and, you know, all of that stuff. If that comes into play, then that's going to be trouble. Let me check news and see what's going on. I haven't seen that. But yeah, as I was saying, what I was trying to figure out is if we can find seasonal patterns for stocks like Facebook or airline companies, then what we can then do is use that seasonal to time our entry, and I can get the probability as well for that. So we can use that to time our entry for when they open up. You know, when everything opens up, we'll be able to time the entry for those ones as well for the stock market. And what I've noticed, guys, I've been looking at the stock market. What I've noticed that the movement in the stock market is not as massive sometimes as Forex, especially when you've been trading gold for a while. It's very small. So your stop loss level doesn't even need to be, you know, even if you have a very 30 pip stop loss, the probability that the market is going to touch that 30 pips is going to be very small.
Precisely. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm kind of rethinking, like, you know what? I might actually go into stocks if we move this strategy that we already have, because the strategy works on all markets. That's the beauty of it. The only thing is we won't be able to get COT report for it, but we can get the seasonal and the probability for it, and we can use our technical tools for it. Then we actually might make a super killing in stocks. That literally during this quarantine, that's what it brought me to think about. We can actually make a killing in stock, because I've checked the Facebook ones. I got the data for Facebook, and it literally plays out like the seasonal plays out. There's been absolutely no difference. So I'm thinking that that would be a very good one to dive into. But it's kind of a lot of data to go through. But once I can get some people to help me out with it, gonna call a few people to help me out with it. I've been trying to do it myself. Once I can get them to help me out with it, then we should be able to get down the website as well. So the USD news is coming on Tuesday. So that's 5th. But we should be going on the 7th. So yeah, we might probably have to wait this one. We have to wait the news out, because the entry is about 6th to 7th, unless the move happens in here. I mean, on this day, on the 5th, right? We might actually have to be watching the market around this time to see what happens. But ideally, I wouldn't want to move till the 6th or 7th. I won't want to move to the 6th or 7th. Let me see if I can get. I want to see if there's a news. Okay, on the 6th. On the 7th, damn, so much GBP news, man. God. This country's in trouble, man.
Big one.
Yeah, man. UK is not looking good right now. USD, yeah. We have a new, yeah, we can actually look right here. I mean, around 12:30 would be the best time. No, this won't be the best time, to be honest. Initial jobless claim, because this is very high. This will drop the dollar. This news will drop the dollar. The dollar will drop on this news. So it would be after here, after 12:30. Actually, after 2:30 would be the best time to go in. I wouldn't want to go in here because unemployment claim has gone skyrocketed. So definitely it's going to drop. And this is NFP as well on the 7th, which is on Friday, right? Yeah, this is 7th. No, Thursday. It's Thursday. So why is NFP here? Oh, no. My bad. Yeah, this is NFP right here. So basically, I would wait till after 2:30 on this day to go in. If you're going in on Thursday, I'll wait after 2:30. I think that would be my time. So I don't know. Everybody else have to figure kind of like when it's
That's
gonna be.
2:30 UK time.
Yeah, 2:30 UK time. I don't know. Africa is at the same time. Nigeria is around the same time as well. I mean, the States, depending on where you are in the States, the time will differ. Probably your early mornings. So yeah, we'll be after I eat that time, basically. Maybe 9:30 your time or something like that, or 8:30 your time. That'll be the best time, and then we can ride that. And hopefully, the non-farm payroll should be good enough to shoot it up and move price away from the level, from this level, basically away from this level. So ideally, what we might see is price move a little bit up, then shoot back down, coming back to raid everybody, then bouncing all the way back up. But guys, we're in it for a ride. We're literally in it for a ride right now. It's gonna be a rough one. So I would suggest keep your lot size, to a good amount that's gonna be that your account will be able to hold. Basically, don't over leverage. Since it's a long-term move, don't over leverage. Just go in what you can afford. Don't do too much in this. Trust me, because the worst feeling is to look at the market and the market moves in your direction, but you've literally like killed your account before the move happens. So, that will be one of that. And on the 6th as well, I have a feeling that price is going to actually move up, let people start buying, then come back down and rate everybody in one swoop, then go back up. I don't know why. I'm just having that feeling on this market, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I would trade this. I'll definitely trade this, but I'll trade on the 7th though. So I'm just going to trade on the 7th. I'm just actually going to put that down right here. I'm going to trade that on the 7th. That'll be the best time to actually go into this market because there is no point. I don't want to risk too much. I don't want to risk too much right here, so it's best to just
Too
wait
much,
till 7th.
too much risk at this time is not good.
No.
Nah.
You know, that count is gonna be like what you worked for, and then everything goes. And during this quarantine, you don't know where your next cash is gonna be coming from. So might as well be
Exactly.
careful. You'd be surprised, 100K you can spend that in a second if you're not careful right now. A bunch of giveaways and that's it. So yeah, that's it. Is there anything else anyone want to talk about, or is like, does anyone actually want to trade stocks? I don't know. Does anyone feel like trading stocks?
Right now,
I'm down to do it.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, to be honest, man, I'm thinking this is the new jackpot. Honestly, I don't know why, but I'm gravitating towards stocks a lot more. From what I've seen, right, it looks very good. And the good part is the Williams still works on it. So we can still use that, but we don't have COT. And what I've literally noticed is these guys in stocks, right? These guys cheat a lot. They literally cheat a lot. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm seeing on Facebook, right, consistently 75% days of buy. 75% on most of the days in buy. So
wow.
I'm pretty sure that these guys, there's a massive loopholes in stock. In all the stocks that we're looking at right here, there's massive loopholes. The only thing is I have to get seasonal for every single one of them. And trust me, this is FX Pro. They don't have stocks. I have to look for a different, site to go for it. XM has a lot more stocks than FX Pro, but we have to get seasonal for all of them. So I have to look for a way to do that because that's a lot of data. But what I've noticed is these guys right here, trust me, these guys right here are cheating. All of these guys, Facebook is cheating. Guarantee 100% Facebook is cheating the market. January, I noticed the January date price always tend to go up, rally in Januaries. So that's one thing, you have to be very, very aware of. This year, though, we saw that dip. So you have it did rally a little bit right here, moved from here all the way here, consolidated February. Yeah, at the end of January, then it dropped in February. So it still played out. In March, tend to rally. Mid-March tend to rally as well. I noticed that in the seasonal that we're building for this. You can see in March around here as well, tend to rally. So it's done that 2017, 2019, 2020. Let me check 2018. March again. March tend to rally. Check again. Literally, these guys are, all I can say is these guys, they're not people to mess with. So March again, rally. So all of these moves, right? And imagine if you go in, this is a daily chart. If you go in right here, for example, you only need 6 pips of stop loss. So you can hold that trade. It's not that much, but 84 pips. So imagine you're going in 1 lot on 84 pips or 2 lots or 5 lots, for example, which you can in this instant because your stop losses are just going to be that small. Maybe 10 pips stop loss on every trade that you get. Your return on investment will be massive. So I'm thinking after all of this is over, I'm going to compile a whole bunch of seasonals for the stock market. And I think that will be the next level. We'll trade stocks, we'll trade commodities, then we'll trade Forex as well. I think doing all 3 together, we will never lack a trade in a week. I don't see us lacking anything. And it's then up to you to choose which one you would actually prefer. Would you rather prefer to trade stocks or would you rather prefer to trade Forex or just stick with commodities? So I personally don't trade oil. So maybe just gold only. So yeah, I think that's a good way to go. What do you guys think? 100% with it?
I like it a lot. It sounds really good.
Okay. What about everyone else? You guys down with that?
As long as
Signal's bad.
if we have enough data to check, it is good.
We would have enough data, but I have to tell you, this is data that makes people grow gray hair. So if I grow gray hair, guys, and if I happen to grow gray hair, it's on you guys. Honestly, I'm not 30 yet. So if I grow gray hair for some reason, it's on you. Like, there's a lot of data to compute.
Yeah, that's funny.
Honestly, because I've been doing this, right? I've been trying to work out the seasonals right here, and wow, I've been, you know what? I have to give it to people that do a lot of mathematics. Like, it is insane. So these are the seasonal data from 2013 that I've been going through right here, and I have to sort all of this data out. So I'm trying to create formulas for it, and it's giving me false. So I need to make some couple of calls to get some few people to help me out with this, because I didn't really create a seasonal myself. I had to get people to help me create it. I'm trying to create the chart, and this is what I'm getting. This is literally what I'm getting. So I need assistance with this ASAP. So this data right here, and I got some other data on Facebook. Because I'm kind of paying more attention to Facebook because it tends to rally a lot. And what I've noticed is, yeah, so this right here. So this is the January chart for Facebook. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of have that movement, you know, that up and down movement. But I'm trying to get this to look like our seasonal chart. This is totally different. So for example, right here, what date is this? Hey, stop that. Stop that. Yeah, so around this date right here, I think that's the 12th or something. I don't even know. Let me just let me work the entire thing. There was one time I got it right, and I got the dates and everything up here. I don't know why the dates. Maybe it's on the other sheet. But basically, what that does, okay, yeah, this is like everything compiled together: January, February, March. Like here, for example, this is July. From July, you see a rally up onto July 13. So July 8 to 13, there's a rally up. I know this looks very messy, but this altogether is what forms the seasonal chart. So basically, what I know is definitely there's cheats in this market. This market right here